So, anyway, I'm painting black greymon. Still continuing. I mean, I did do the face earlier, so as soon as I finish this, the better. Hearing those in the background, it's some sort of alarm going off. Maybe like a house alarm or a car alarm, I can't be sure. Okay.
No castle.
I told Carla to come down when's the parcel.
Oh, it's warm today.
I've just had a cup of tea, so of course I feel warm.
It's hot outside.
Doesn't feel that bad inside.
I might have got some bread. I've got you some brown bread as well.
You know when we do that small Halloween party? Don't let Mum invite anyone over.
Oh, she's not getting no stranger near.
I don't want anyone else coming over.
No. Just Sue and that.
No complete strangers that I don't know.
No.
So that means ones that I don't want to fight with.
Just Sue, Leah.
Just Sue and Leia.
Yeah.
Oh god. That means there won't be a fight.
Huh?
No, I mean, because you know, if it was Sue's boyfriend that came over.
We'll do some games.
Yeah, some good Halloween games like bobbing and whatever. Basically, that's what we should be doing every single year. Since we never do it.
Well, maybe next year Halloween will be alright. They said it's going down now. So
it'll be like this for a while.
They said, I watch the news all the time. Johnson said, getting on top of it now.
You know, that's what he thinks.
Well, no, they can lie.
Well, yeah.
The government can lie.
Yeah, but what about everyone else not wearing masks?
Well, like I said, it's up to them, but he says, Johnson said, getting the virus is getting better everywhere.
I'm still wary.
So it looks like it's wearing off now.
I'm still wary of strangers.
Well, if you're wary of strangers, you can wear your mask. Nobody's stopping you. They said, if you're still worried, you can wear your mask. I wear my mask, even so everything's okay. I still wear my mask.
Oh, you know, a friend of mine, right? He said he works as a teacher, right, and he goes to a school, right, that is full of COVID. They have no restrictions or anything where he is.
Well, you know why, don't you? Because what he done, they said, might as well get everybody, like, get it and get it over and done with.
And he also said a couple of teachers have it. Yeah, they have COVID.
Oh, it's getting down now. It's getting down.
It's not safe worldwide, though. Yes.
So by next year, said everything should be all right. But he said it's up to people. If they still wear it, people could wear a mask if they want.
You know, there might be a worse virus that's in other countries that would still move on.
There's no new one.
It will get worse. I guarantee it. And then he'd have to bring in the military to try and control it, since most people won't listen. I mean, that's the only thing you can do with the government. Control the virus by having the military on the front lines. Stop any issues. So that means everybody has to wear a mask indoors and around each other. They have to avoid each other.
Do you know, Sophie, when I die, like in the bucket?
Yeah.
Don't go down the town with your mother.
I'm not.
Just ask when you want to go, ask him to take you.
I will, because she has a car.
You know when she's off?
Yeah.
Because Sue works all the week.
Yeah.
So the only day you'll be able to go.
Yeah.
It's on a Saturday or Sundays.
Right, okay.
If Mum says to you, oh, go on, Sophie, I promise, I won't go shopping. Don't believe her.
I know, she's weird for that.
You say no, she say, I'll go with you. And don't let her leave you on your own with Sophie, with the, you know.
I'm not stupid.
She's all right to go to the shop, the back here. And you know where the chemist is and that.
Because, you know, last time she left me with a stranger.
Yeah.
Boom, I had a fit the next day about her.
Yeah, just tell Sue.
Yeah.
Because you can't trust strangers. They could want to be, you know, funny with you.
Yeah, because she did that once. When basically she said when nobody could babysit.
Yeah.
She gave me to this family for the night or whatever. I couldn't sleep.
I know, I was looking all over for you. I was looking all over for you.
I couldn't sleep. Yeah, and Mum said, "Oh, go play with them." And I was like, "I don't know them."
You don't trust any stranger.
Yeah, and I said, "I don't know them," so I just slept on the couch. Didn't know any of them.
That's the trouble with your mum. She thinks everybody are friends, but they're not friends.
They're not, yeah, especially with children. They don't know them at all, and they feel unsafe because it could be dangerous. You know what I mean? That's what I felt as a kid.
Mm.
Yeah, I felt the fear or whatever, like there could be serial killers or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they could be them people who molest girls.
You mean raping?
Yeah. Putting them up.
Raping them, yeah. What I remember was like I think it was a grown lass and one kid, I think it was. I think it was a male kid. I just wasn't keen on them.
Yeah, with your mum, you got to be careful.
Yeah. Oh, and the next day, which was morning, I confronted Mum about it, and I was like, "You're not always around or whatever. You're not actually always looking after us or whatever. It's always Nana. Apparently you sent me to a stranger or whatever for the night or whatever." She was like, "So?" I'm like, "If you're not going to look after us, we might as well leave. and she's basically like, "Oh, you little boy, you won't have the guts." I'm like, "I'm storming out. I am. I'm leaving." So I took my stuff with me, and she was like, "Okay, fine, go ahead, leave." And apparently found out, from somebody, she was crying when that happened. Because Carla followed suit straight after, because of me. I had enough of it.
You two, you shouldn't be separated. You always be together.
Yeah, she followed me apparently because she knew Mum was not looking after us.
Don't let anybody separate you because you and Carla always.
And it always had to be somebody to stand up to Mum. Always happens with siblings. And you know the next thing that happened. The next day, Mum dumps Loran. Yeah, next day after that. After I've moved out. Yeah, all because of that problem.
Yeah. You know, if through the week, because
and I was wondering what happened. Yeah,
so the only day she'd be able to take you is Saturday or Sunday, right? Because she worked. But if you need some points badly through the week, if you ask Sue, she can get you the points over the internet. You know,
because you know what Mum said not too long ago. She says the reason she got rid of Lorraine because she was still suffering from trauma from their dad.
Oh, bullshit!
I doubt it because she'd been with Lorraine for a while, a long while.
She wouldn't have got out with Laurent and Steve if she cared about your father.
It was the karaoke. Yeah, the karaoke did it.
If she loved your dad, she wouldn't go around with Laurent, and she wouldn't go around with Steve.
Yeah.
And then the other one she had, that little fella, forgot his name now.
I kept telling Mum to stop the karaoke.
She's using the excuse that she doing that because she missed Cal. She's using that as an excuse.
It wasn't that, yeah. Because Lorraine had been with us for how long? Remember?
About 5 years.
Yeah. It couldn't have been the reason to dump him. You know what I mean?
He was alright.
Yeah, I even told her as well to stop the karaoke and look after me and Carla. And she didn't.
She didn't want. That's why she got rid of him.
Because she was too invested in the karaoke.
Yeah, with that Jack.
Yeah. And that's why I stormed off and left her, and she ended up crying. I even told her about it. Said the only reason I left was because you wouldn't look after us. That's why. And I stormed straight.
She thought what it was with her. She thought more about her karaoke than what she thought of you.
And then years later, I even said to Mum, I actually looked upon Nana and Grandad more of as a mum and dad. You know what I mean?
Oh, she didn't like that.
She didn't actually, yeah. Because you actually did feel like parents to me. The way you looked after me and spoiled me.
I miss you when I'm dead. But we all got to die one. I hope you'll miss me when I'm gone.
Oh, I know now we'll go back to our old habits.
Well, don't let her. Don't forget, Sophie. You're an adult.
Yeah. You know, she'll try, but...
Well, all you got to say, she say, look, Mum. You say, I'm not a kid anymore. You say, I'm an adult.
You know, by then, I'll have my mate in this house. You know what I mean? To straighten her out. Keep her under check. Yeah, so at least my mate would keep her in check. Just in case she goes back to her old habits.
She won't go back to old habits.
She will. So, with all that pressure in the house.
Because Sue sort her out.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely tell Sue.
She can't because she's got to be here for you.
Even Chris would find her a bit weird sometimes. He'd be like, yeah, okay, I understand the feeling or whatever, and he'd actually take my side.
She's not allowed to leave you because you're a social worker.
Yeah. Apparently, Chris would have to learn how to deal with epilepsy. You know what I mean?
Oh well, he can't yet because.
No, I mean when he does eventually move in. You know what I mean? When he does eventually move into this house, eventually, he'd have to learn how to deal with epilepsy.
You're a long time yet because When I'm gone and gone.
I mean, he might do a better job actually than Mum.
Don't mention that to Mum.
He might be able to cook or whatever. Funny enough, try. He's really funny.
He hasn't bothered with you lately.
That's because of a shitty year, mainly. The year shit. And everything's affected everything around all of us, so it's got worse.
What, that phone you give him, he's still not used it.
Because he's lost it.
I don't believe Sophie.
He's lost it in his flat somewhere. He will find it.
It's been over 2 years.
Oh yeah, what about all the stuff I've lost and I've come over it at the end? Yeah, same thing.
Hello. Hello.
Eventually you do find missing stuff. Happens. Okay,
You didn't have it in stock. 4 o'clock tomorrow. So I'll pick it up the day after. So I won't be down 4 o'clock there, will I? So I'll pick it up the day after.
right. For anyone that doesn't know, Life is Strange 3 is out tomorrow and the day after that. For the 9th and the 10th. But for one Pacific console, it comes out later. Probably due to delays. So apparently when I do stream Life is Strange 3, I will put I will actually say spoilers.
You meant to see it tomorrow, Sophie?
Yeah.
Oh, how many have you got left? 1 box?
I don't know. I don't keep count. Okay, everyone's looking great. Apparently that's my dog sleeping in the background. Just having a drink. So apparently if you haven't...
Yeah.
So apparently if you haven't seen my Annabelle video about my dog, really check it out. Apparently she will be getting a birthday video. Can't remember if it's sometime this month or next month. I know it's close. Well, apparently I'm getting close with greymon now. Question to Digimon fans, what is your favorite Digimon? Put down in the comments below, or in the live stream, or both, to let me know that what your favorite Digimon is. Okay, now, painting a Digimon's claws can be hard. Apparently, so okay, right, apparently he will have blue nails, but that's a different blue. Okay, When painting a Digimon, it's best to start from the top to the bottom so you don't screw up. Otherwise, paint gets everywhere. Okay, so it is just the hand part. Okay. Hi Nemesis, how are you doing today? Fine, thanks. How are you today? I just woke up. Oh. It's always best to sleep in sometimes, because I do it a lot. It's like I wake up to the sound of my alarm and then I just go back to sleep. Like I can't be bothered waking up until later. it's looking better now. Well, the time is 9:12 a.m. Ah, well, good morning for you. For me, it's the afternoon. So apparently for me, it's 14:13. My time. Well, in digit, according to my phone. Okay, that is the right colour done. Looks a bit darker now. Apparently the back of his neck is still looks a bit orange. Okay, okay, next side. So, I might do that for now. Did you have lunch yet? Oh Christ. Apparently I had pizza for dinner. That was like 12. So apparently my next time is 4 p.m. for tea. Okay. For me, I didn't eat anything today, but I will soon. It's always best to have something to eat so then you don't feel hungry later. Okay, oh, yesterday I uploaded Resident Evil 5 Part 1 and 2. Cool. Okay, I meant Resident Evil 6. Oh. Okay, Greymon is getting better. Did you play Resident Evil 6? If you did, you like it? Yeah, it was great. I did like the Sherry and Jake one, being chased by Euthanac, which felt similar to being chased by Nemesis in a way. I like that because Euthanac is smart in that. Now, Leon was interesting but slow pace, which is also interesting. Ada's I also liked, but when it comes to Chris, I don't know. It's some of the parts is okay, and then some of the parts it's a bit strange because it feels more heavy combat sort of thing. But when it came to Predator mode, oh, that was brilliant. Just smacking all the survivors, and whereas Internet himself, which is great. And then also playing as the zombies in Siege, I think it was, and using the levers to hurt the other players, which was pretty funny. Birds. Shh. Yeah, Romeo and Juliet are at it again. Well, it's Juliet yelling at Romeo this time. He's preening himself, so she's yelling at him. They are chatterbox. A pair of chatterbox. Oh well. Birds, oh birds. There is another word for budgies. Parakeets. Yeah. I dropped the like for your nemesis. Thanks for. Appreciate it.
Are you talking to someone?
It's a live stream. Seems a bit of black greymon now.
I was looking at him before.
He's getting better.
You know when you says
Away.
the TJC about my necklace might not work the weekend? There's an email there saying
I'll
shifting
know
on
Ada
Saturday.
wrong because she always
Four
wears
o'clock.
red and black.
It's now
Yeah.
Wednesday and I've paid for
She is. She's a great
delivery.
character. She's one of my top favourites. Song
Ridiculous.
experience.
You want a cuppa? Yeah. This. It's only been washed once. Look at it. All the letters and everything missing. Yeah, but the people's ones are alright. It's all, this is the only one, look. The state of it. That's ridiculous. I know I'm going to get one. I'm going to get an Elvis one. It's all over. It's only been washed once. That's ridiculous. You know what happens when the filter comes, don't you?
Oh, don't start.
You do.
Don't start. Oops.
Makes a mess all over the floor.
Oh, look what you made me done
Oh, I didn't make
by
you do
shouting at you.
it. I didn't make you do it.
Yeah, you made me drop black
I
graham.
wasn't shouting. What are you on about?
No, I mean basically me shouting at you because
Your
Yes.
fault.
my black graham doesn't
I-
have four.
Think you should give it the one about to play with.
Brilliant.
You'll need this
Turn
one.
that back on.
I didn't know you needed this one on.
I'm using it for painting.
How can you use a light for painting? You can't paint with a light.
It makes it brighter.
You can't paint with a light. It's not a brush or paint,
You're
is
stupid.
it? You think I'm stupid, don't you?
You don't even understand how painting
Hey.
works.
Hey, me. What did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah. Listen.
Oh, this now.
Listen to the boss of the house.
It's not. Can't really do it yet 'cause not everything's washed what I want.
I'm not washing last minute if that's what you think.
You won't be washing last minute. The shirts are upstairs. Oh,
He is literally the boss of the house. He always yelled at him.
what is that there? Just wait for the water bottle to come. Indian one. You should have a thing where you can cover his back. Because so you see the birds in that.
And Jill from Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 3, because the outfit is like from the army, arm green, army white, army 3 black, and army 3 blue and black shirts and top. Basically with the army 3, she wears a skirt in the original, which I really, really like, but she wears like a top, but in the remake, I don't like it. She wears shorts instead of, or is it trousers? Yeah, she wears a short if you go for the old design, in the remake. I don't really like it. But using a normal model, she doesn't really wear a skirt. In the remake, usually, so... I always say the best design for Joe Valentine is, well, is the Aries, the original outfit.
You also.
Talking all I straight.
Alright, Baba. Thank you.
Yeah, that is what I would say. The original one is the best. It always will be. At least if she goes up the ladder, you can see up her up at her underwear. Which is pretty funny.
She's been on the beach, haven't you? She's going to go in the water, you know where it leads, big puddle. Right along the beach, like all water. Get going to the edge, going to go in it, which she's changed her mind in the end. We went in it before. Yeah. Went on the beach, yeah. On the beach. I didn't walk it too far again, I thought it was too hot. I kept spraying I was in the water, it was drying up there quick. But I don't want to have a heat stroke. Slobbering a lot. They're sitting on Daddy's knee down there.
Do you think Annabelle might want the paddling pool out, Grandad?
Oh, I knew that would be bloody newfangled with your man.
Oh yeah, she's like, oh, the dog can't go in it. Yeah.
Why?
I mean, I feel bad for her.
You know he went in it once.
I feel bad for the dog.
Yes, I'm getting it. We've got a little paddling pool somewhere, but I don't know. Now it's doing with it.
Yeah, and the remake, it didn't look good. because she had too much stuff on her. It's not that sexy.
Don't say
Yeah,
it,
it's
dumb
not.
Round one.
It just
You don't
looks
sell them,
completely trash. Her personality isn't really on tap. She just looks more like a weakling, rather than a survivor.
Coming on nice, that one.
Yeah.
Nearly finished.
Well, apparently I still need to do the feet and the hands part, and then the claws.
If I have to do that. And then some do that.
I keep thinking Dev 1 should remake Harry 3 again, to piss him 2 off, I think. Then it could work and impress everybody, rather than disappoint everybody. Now, the DLC I've been hearing, I doubt it would be, I don't it would fix the mistakes that have been made that M2 made. So I doubt it would do good, especially if we're adding stuff. So most of it wouldn't actually make sense if it's already actually ruined. So everyone would have to do the remake from scratch. Do it in their version, where you can explore the city and such. Then it could work. Also staying true to what the monsters look like. Well, if I have my dream game, you can make Jill look sexy. Yeah. I mean, there's actually some fans out there that actually make Jill close look close to what she was supposed to look like, especially doing like the RPG and whatever with Jill, which actually does seem to work, especially with them showing up from time to time. Now I do have things that Nemesis could be doing in the remake if Dev 1 did make it. Now, he would be 10 times scarier than Mr. X, because he could be jumped from anywhere. Well, not like he did in the RP remake. More like he can jump up balconies. If you're like on a balcony ledge or something like that, he would just swing up there or whatever. Like from like bottom floor to upstairs, you could end up there. Or even basically if you're like these stairs, it would jump up from the top to the bottom, or jump from the bottom to the top with his tentacle. Also pursuing like kind of like tracking sort of thing, which would make him more intelligent. And also having him on your radar, knowing when he's actually wandering about looking for you, it would show up on the radar, which would be great. But if he's lost you, then it wouldn't. I'm on a live stream. Yeah, so apparently you would lose Jill, in other words. So the red marker would go off the map. Whenever basically Jill hears the normal sound of stars or whatever, hears sound from them, that's when you need to run or hiding in a locker or something like that, since it would work. But hiding in the same spot 3 times in a row, it's kind of like Utinex sort of. He would find you and impale you, which would class as a 1 death. Well, with the tentacle, meaning you could basically grab with, unless you have basically a defense, meaning you have the knife ready. If you have the knife ready, then you could actually stop Nemesis from actually killing Jill, so that's one. I mean, there's a lot of ideas that could happen. He also could jump up from any random window without you knowing, which would be great. He could basically also maybe hide in a locker on purpose and surprise you, which would scare Jill, also Claire, because Nemesis would have the tendency to hide, sometimes just to basically surprise. Now, that would be scary. Like, you never know when Nemesis is going to show up in front of you. Like, he just basically knows Jill's motives, and he's like, yeah, okay. And also, able to move items around would be funnier, because Nemesis could be able to move items around. So Jill would have to go to a certain location and look for that item, which would also be interesting, and scary at the same time. And then Nemesis could actually ambush you at that certain location where he's hit the item. That'd be scary. Really scary. So it's kind of like luring into a trap, sort of thing. So the other places Jill would be able to hide is dumpsters, under beds. Since we already saw Ethan hiding under a bed in the RE8, so that would work in the RE3 remake, with Jill hiding under the bed. Now, the only safe place Nemesis would be able to enter is the safe room, but the only problem is he would be banging on the door, but he wouldn't be able to get in, which would seem funny, and then he would give up, and he'd look around somewhere close. Then, basically, meaning he would have his back to the safe room, meaning like a jump sort of thing, so he knows when she comes out. So, like, you could hear the door opening, and then suddenly turn around and try to catch Jill. Like, he's not that dumb. He would be smart. He does that in the original, which is pretty funny, because he does turn around sometimes. Sometimes he's facing the safe room and he knows you're there. And the music is terrifying when he is chasing you, or actually it's worse when you're in the safe room, because you feel that tension from Nemesis and you're like, oh god, what should I do? And you feel scared most of the time. Now, the other sorts of monster I think would be really scary, which would be similar to the Reaper, which would be the demos. Now, they could be terrifying if they were made properly. They would be very scary. Instead of too bug-like, they would just look like a big giant bug that would crawl on walls and such. And they would be a bit more different for the demos in the Everything remake, because these ones would look a bit spiderish, whatever, a bit uglier, and they wouldn't implant stuff in Jill. They would rather lay eggs. Yeah, eggs. So when they lay eggs, you end up with tiny little babies licking around, which would be great. I just hope that happens, because I really want to see that under the Unreal Engine. Also would like to see the actual hunters, the hunters back again. Also would like to see the frog gammers, because they're scary. Well, the original version or whatever, from like the other games or whatever, especially Outbreak. Now, those ones under the Unreal Engine would be absolutely terrifying. They did, basically the hunters did look great in the '93 remake because they looked close or whatever, how they were supposed to look. I'd love to see them again, but able to stalk more around places and whatever, like come out of doors and whatever and stalk you without you knowing. I think again that would be terrifying because they are quick and fast. I'd also love to see the spiders. Spiders would be great as well to add, since they would be scary. Nemesis, would you like to do my Resident Evil 6 Part 2 reaction? Does it have commentary in it?
Stay there a minute, I'm coming back. Stay there.
I think so. Okay. Just wondering, since I like commentary a lot more. So, doing a reaction would be more interesting. What are you doing? You know, I'll dab your face in a minute. With paint. Hey, my grandma's annoying.
I photo bombed you.
Should be able to do a reaction then, if it is commentary, be able to react to things going on, so yeah. He is being crazy. Yeah, he's nuts. He's always like that, 24/7, he annoys me, and I always have to squirt him with, a water bottle. I always have to spray it at his face, and he hates that. I've got like one upstairs and one downstairs, so I can always squirt him whenever he gets on my nerves. Even my sister is sick of it, and she gets basically paranoid when he does it. Sometimes he picks on her and I always have to go in and then squirt him because he won't behave. And I always tell him to shut up. Otherwise I'll get my nana after him. And when my nana does, she always gets him by the ear. Or at the back of the neck. He hates that. And then when we're playing a game, he basically says, I've completed that, and then I'm like, you're a liar. Absolute liar.
Basically.
He's always a liar when he says he's completed it, he hasn't.
Basically.
I think the part 2 RE6 is 10 minutes.
Basically.
Cool. You know, you wouldn't be saying that if I got the hose out, would you? Or if we had a water gun and actually squirted you. Yeah.
All below, all top.
You're scared of getting soaking wet.
All below.
Okay, looking grey actually in colour now. Got the feet to do next. Okay.
Stay there, I'm coming back. Stay there. You're all blue. You're all tough. You're all blue.
Nana will get you.
I'm scared of it.
They will.
Scared of it.
You wouldn't like if I chucked a bucket of ice and
I'll soon
water
sort
over you.
it out.
You wouldn't like that, would you? You'd feel absolutely drenched.
I would love it.
Not if you were indoors and then Nana yelled at you. She'd yell at you.
Huh?
She would. She'd yell at you for basically annoying me.
I think I'm scared of it. Some sort of air out.
So, would you do a reaction today or Sunday? I don't know yet because today I'm waiting for
Yes.
Will you shut up?
It's all blue.
I'll dab you with a paintbrush. I
All
need
rubbish.
it. Go on, go outside. Hurry up. Yeah, out. Okay. So what do you do reaction today or Sunday? Now apparently I'm waiting on a game for tomorrow. So I'll be busy on that for a bit. Whenever I feel free, I will do a reaction on it next. Well, whenever I feel like I'm ready to do it. So yeah. I will do it eventually, even though I sometimes do it last minute, sometimes I don't, and then I just do it late. Depends on really how I'm feeling. I think it's called RE6. There's part a lot of zombies, but no ammo. Hell. I'll definitely look into it. I will save it on my watch list, so then it'll be up there ready. As soon as I've had enough of painting, I'll add it to the watch list, so ready for when I do a reaction. Okay. Okay, a singer was saying empty. Yeah. Not at all. Right, do you know the part when you play as Leon and you have to run to the police car? Well, I stayed and fight those zombies. They have no ammo that part. Yeah. Apparently I ran it melee, so yeah. When I did that, I ran. They just don't drop out. It's weird. Probably because it's the start, maybe, or something like that. Or some sort. I don't really remember much of the game, because it's been a long time since I last played it. Yeah.
What's that so?
He's outside. Shut him out. Because he's been pestering me. He's been annoying me, yes.
Go something for me.
You might want to teach him a lesson. Hey, if you've got any ice, use it in a bucket.
Oh, yeah.
I wish you had some ice. Then you'd be able to dump it on Grandad.
It's just you've got me something.
It even said he wouldn't mind getting dumped by it.
Apple juice, orange juice, Caramel mango.
You can easily make something out of mango. You can actually make a drink out of mango and orange. Did you know that? That's nice, mango and orange together.
What? Put half a glass of mango and half of orange.
Half of orange and mix it together. Yeah.
Good for dieting. Yeah.
It is. It's nice mango. I love it when it's full orange.
I don't know which one Carol's going to have. I'm having one.
There might be a chance you might pick the apple juice. Well, I do have PS6 on PS3 and PS4.
There's man there.
Something from RE5 and the last one. Okay.
She's been pestering me.
Liar!
Oh,
You've been pestering me.
Never come true.
I even did the silly face thing on my live stream.
It's not true.
It's true. Yeah, pain in the ass. You know you should give him the earful. I dare you.
Where is she?
Are you right there?
Annabelle.
Okay, well.
Untrue. Nana knows it's not true. See, it's all there. I'm just scared.
He says you're scared of him.
What? This has fell out.
Do you know, every time it doesn't happen to me, I've just been in there
I've only just talked. It's not my fault, is it?
all the time.
I haven't
It
touched
goes in there.
Deep down, I'm a grasp.
it.
I always like to grasp people out. By telling the truth. Which is pretty funny.
You should have been born on Friday the 13th.
Actually, you should have been born on St. Patrick's Day.
But you're joking. I've been well blessed when I fucking married you.
Actually, you should have been born on April Fool's Day. Yeah, April Fool's Day you should have been born on. Since he likes to prank everybody.
I know.
That should have been his birthday at that.
I'm very good. I'm a good boy. Mate.
You seem more like an April Fool person. You know he's looking even deadlier now. No, he's looking a bit more evil now. Actually, that was you.
Sophie, if you ignore him, he go away.
I want you to teach him a lesson. He's been getting on my nerves constantly. Yeah, and getting right in my face.
That's why the kids to get on with you, because you always pestering them.
You know, you should pester someone else. You know what I mean? You should pester Mum a lot and see what she does. See how she reacts.
I'm going to have a drink of it.
Yeah. You know when you put mango and orange together?
No, it's going to have orange.
It's close to having a cocktail.
I agree.
Oh, what now?
And here, inside here, to make things better, painting all the wood light colour, then it would be lighter in here. Wouldn't be so dark. Paint it like white or something.
Hmm. Welcome back, Wolf.
There you have it.
Mrs. I have a question for you. Do you eat hamburger? I don't really eat a hamburger. I do eat cheeseburgers. Just mainly the burger with just the cheese in it. And then like a bun. So apparently I don't really eat that together, but the only close thing I have with ham is a ham sandwich. Okay, do you eat fries too? Yeah, I eat fries. Don't seem to have them as much as I used to because I'm supposed to be on a diet. That's why I've been avoiding McDonald's and KFC lately, because it's fattening.
have it. So you've done a drawing of them.
What? Them
Romeo
two.
and Juliet.
Yeah. I hope that doesn't get rubbed off. Because that would need to stay on that.
I'm going to rub it off now.
Don't.
Right, here we go.
Don't.
What?
Leave the drawing alone.
What?
He wants to rub the drawing off the board of Romeo and Juliet.
What are you doing?
Being stupid.
What do you mean? What am I doing? That's
Good.
great.
It's do you eat fries on the side of your burger or in your burger? I always eat it.
Yeah, and how much salad have I had?
I always eat it as on a separate plate. Mainly, fries apparently. I basically have it on its own plate.
Yeah, I bet you haven't lost nothing. That's why you have to do the skin. Get lost. You frightened to go on it. Bullshit.
Right.
It's nice, that orange. Nearly
It's
done.
actually better with mango.
Oh, looks good. You're nearly finished.
Orange is better with mango. It tastes better. You can also have it with pineapple, and it tastes like an actual cocktail if you put all three together. Yeah, because I've seen some weird people that do eat fries in the burger. Weird. Right. Just a bit of paint. Whoops. That's 1 foot done. So apparently this one needs doing. And then I can just use the other colours to go over. Okay, put that there. So Nemesis, have you heard of MK90, this guy that hates complaining about PlayStation and saying that Xbox is better? Well, MK did mention a guy that hates PlayStation. He did mention it. So I've heard about it from him.
Looking good. The little shit. Already been shitting. Oh, yeah. He hasn't been yet.
Probably tired. Probably because of them waking him up.
Bloody hell, Mum's a long time.
Yeah.
I bet she hasn't gone from yet. I bet she's gone somewhere.
I bet she's going to see a friend. I bet.
I said to her, I said, if she comes here bad,
Yeah.
I said, she end up getting it. I said, and then she's bad when we go away. I said, she's not coming with us. She'll have to stay.
Yeah, and deal with her problems.
Yeah. Because we don't
I
fucking
don't hate PlayStation. How about you? Well, I sort of do, but I also sort of don't. It's a bit complicated, because of what they're doing with the server right now. They seem to have a lot of problems, which has me sort of hate them for it, apparently. They don't fix the party chat issues. They do not fix the game errors and whatever. And it does sort of make me like Xbox better for that, Microsoft in other words, because they do seem to fix their issues. They don't seem to have issues like PlayStation do. And they just, on the other hand, don't care about the fans. They don't fix anything, and they just let it lag. So even though I still have the PS2, I still find that is my favorite. But Sony started having issues since the PS3, up to the PS5, even though I never had a PS5. And it did get worse with each console that went on. So, really, online service isn't really their strongest. And Jim Ryan doesn't really do that great at running it. Meaning Jim Ryan is rubbish at running Sony. Doesn't know what he's doing most of the time. He doesn't even listen to fan feedback about what they want. He doesn't listen at all, even though it looks like he does. He doesn't. Even though he basically looks like he usually says stuff about fixing patches, it doesn't seem like he does. Because it just leads to more problems. So apparently this is why my sister already has the new Xbox. And she says it runs smoothly, without an online issue. There's no party issues or whatever, which is great. So I even said at one point if Microsoft bought over PlayStation, meaning they took over that, taken charge and had Sony, then the console probably would have had better online service. It would have worked better and it wouldn't have been an issue. I think. I seem to like Microsoft better than Sony now for that. I mean, everyone have it against Sony Pictures, which is a movie thing. They basically did listen to, well, one of the makers of basically Sonic, in other words. Now, when it came to the iPhone is fine. Even though I do actually have the iPhone 12, seems to be fine at times. So basically, I did make a couple of videos about Sony. So yeah, I have played Xbox. I don't really like it that much. Now the funny thing about Xbox, the controls feel similar to the Dreamcast. Because I used to have the Dreamcast years ago, so it's kind of like trying to get back into the controls again, to get used to it again. So apparently I did say to my sister, eventually I will get the Xbox at some point, but not yet, since Sony really haven't died yet. So that's why I'm not actually switching yet. Because it's like, in my eyes, I'm hoping Sony fails and realizes their mistake for what they have done. So then they feel, yeah, okay, this isn't for us or whatever, so let someone else do better. That's what I want to see with Sony at this point. It's kind of like I want them to fail, so they'll learn from their mistakes. What they should have done or whatever, and basically with realizing they shouldn't have got Jim Ryan as their CEO, which was a huge mistake because Jim Ryan never listens to people, especially with old games or whatever. He even did say not backwards compatibility, which is a major issue to fans, because most want old games back. Now, RE3 definitely would be great, if they brought the original back, and a bunch of other games as well, like Outbreak and such, would be great as well. But it's Jim Ryan, it's to blame. He has major issues with the Plus and whatever. He doesn't put great games up. Most of them are trash for free games. I mean, I did download the Predator Hunting Ground one, but I don't know if it's that good or whatever. I mean, I can always see if it is or whatever, but turns out it might not be as good. So I can't really tell right now. I mean, the last good game they put was Fall Guys. Can't remember when we put that up though. Now, that was great when that first came out, but then it got repetitive over time. And I started to get bored of it. Apparently Sony just can't do anything right. Now, apparently I do like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, but the only problem is they just can't be bothered taking it off PS Now and making it like a downloadable game. That's how lazy they are. They're like very, very lazy. They just never listen. Oh no, it's not much. Well, I have played Xbox at my granny's. It's grandpa game, but he passed away. I mean, that's really why I like the Xbox better, I think, and because it has the old games. And that's what PS4 and 5 should have had. That's the reason I didn't go for the PS5, because it didn't have backwards compatibility. And I was like, okay, if that's... I'm not actually going to make that mistake again and get another console that doesn't have the same thing what the PS4 had. So what the PS4 didn't have, so I thought, nah, I'm not risking the PS5. So yeah, Batability is better because it's worth a lot more and it does well. And it gets more fans hyped on the hype train. So yeah. I mean, every time Sony does something completely stupid, I always make a video about it. When they make stupid decisions, like getting rid of certain things, I'm like, okay, now you've gone too far. Okay, Okay. Yep. Okay, okay, looks fine now. His name was Mike, so yeah, and I really miss playing his old games, so yeah. It is sad losing a loved one, especially with them being that close. Alright, leave him to dry off a bit. Yeah. So apparently he needs to dry off a bit. So clean up the plate. Okay. Okay, plate dry for a bit. Let me look at the toy. Yep, so probably he's not completely finished yet. because I need to go over the claws and whatever to make it look brighter. And then I basically have to use a black again for the stripes to blend out a bit better, and it's a bit faded, the colour. So yeah, yep, very close up. Yep. So apparently that's what it looks like now. So apparently he needs to dry for a bit before I can do anything else to him. Does, yeah. Definitely looks darker than the other one I've got on the other side. So apparently we're putting there for now. So stand him up again. Yeah, put him there I think. Right, move the glass out the way. Out the way for it to dry. Now, this is the normal grey one. So it's he looks better with his claws and whatever. He has been in a couple of my videos lately. Well, mainly, I think it's just one, I think. He's been in one video so far. Along with him, but since he's not fully finished, he can be in more videos now. Like musical videos with each other. So these are a perfect pair. He's the good one because he looks more innocent. And he wears a collar apparently. So as for this guy, he's evil. We all basically know that because I said from last time I did him. So yeah, he's definitely evil. So which one do you like better? Do you like the good one, greymon, or black greymon? Two different versions. Okay, standing good. Yeah, so apparently we bought these two versions. Probably still drawing the ink, so I can't really see them at the moment. So, which one is your favorite? I'll say the orange one. Normal greymon. Okay. Yeah, he is one of the fan favorites because he looks very cute looking. However, especially the collar. I really love the collar on him. It looks so dashing with it on. Yeah. I actually am thinking maybe what I should do with that one is do the claws white and then put blue over it so it would stand out better. I think maybe. It's the only thing I can think of since the claws don't really blend out on this one. It doesn't look as bright. So yeah. Right, and blackberry was on top of the snack can. Lol. He likes to stay on top of the snake tank, you know, to watch him get painted. He's in a good spot. He likes nature around him. He likes listening to the birds. Yeah. and anything else is going on. So apparently I'm going to wash these paintbrushes when I was washing. Next brush. Next brush. Next brush. Right. Okay. So, like painting nemesis. Painting. Oh, you mean painting. You mean painting, not pointing. Yeah, I love painting. I don't usually do it a lot with things, but some things I do it. Like if you feel like you need doing. I mean, I've already done it with Sonic EXE, so it looks great up to now. Looks scary in videos. So apparently that's one. So apparently if any more any of I need doing, somebody painting. I mean, Squid was one that I did paint, to look a bit more, better, whatever, especially with the jacket and whatever. I did paint and it took ages to do his skin, green, which was actually tricky to do, like very tricky, because I had to paint everything, I had to mark down certain things and whatever. I mean, he isn't a couple, he isn't a video. He also has like red shades and whatever. I might be able to do better, I think. Well, up to now I do have two different Fleetway Sonics. One of them got lost, which was a trash version of Fleetway. Then I have like a smaller version, which actually wasn't a music video. But I feel like I could do better with Fleetway and use another Supersonic, but a bit bigger, to be Fleetway. I miss playing Mario Kart on GameCube. Yeah, GameCube's good for old games. My sister's got one. Yeah, she's got a GameCube. And it actually loves it, apparently. Stimulate Russian? No, they don't. The hell is that? It's not a scratch.
Oh, Sophie. Nothing.
I'm just saying I can't. It looks so important. I don't see anything like it. I hope it's not what Mommy's got.
No.
Because if it is, it's infectious. It does look sort of weird. Yeah, have you ever seen anything like this before? That is weird. Wait, vinegar? What? It's dry. No, the greymon's drying for now. You can't do any more on it. Yep, I can feel a sting on it. It's definitely something. It feels soft. It's not a scratch, it looks like spots.
No, it's a lamb if you look. It's you scrape it on something. This I did that before when you scraped it along.
It's different.
Yeah, Sophie, your mom is different. She hasn't got him like that. She's got black spots. Nothing. Good. Every time you get a little taste and you got something like your mom, you have hypochondria. You think you got something wrong.
Well, I'm always cautious. This is so weird. Let's see. Let's see. Do you play Animal Crossing? I haven't really played Animal Crossing for ages. Probably because I got sick of doing the same thing over and over. Greymon is looking up and lol. He's looking at the ceiling. He likes looking at the ceiling.
Are you sure you don't want your chips, Sophie?
Nah, I'm alright.
Definitely sure. Your mom she'll have to cook her own. She's pissed off out over there. She's been out ages here. I don't know where she's gone.
Weird. She's probably seeing friends right now. You know, if she actually intends to have friends over for Halloween, I'm just gonna shut the door on them. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna shut the door on them and say, nah, family only. And I'm like, well, what about us? Like, I don't.
Oh, look what I've done.
I don't know you.
What's not on? There's somebody sleeping.
Whoops. Okay. Now it's 12:45 a.m. 15:46 for me. Which is roughly nearly around tea time. Nearly.
Yeah. When is it the Friday after that? 7 days. Is it the Friday?
Currently, what I'm using on my arm right now is vinegar. Because they seem to have like a line of like tiny little spots. I don't know why. What tea do you drink? Green tea. I drank and I got it earlier. So apparently I'm using vinegar on these weird spot things that I've just noticed on my arm. So I'm not sure if it's infectious because my mum has spots on it. So I can always watch it and see what happens to my skin. If it goes, then it's not a skin infection.
So I come back to the after.
Spots on my arm now. I don't know if it's infectious or anything, but when I put vinegar on it, it stung.
A bit low.
Stung.
I wonder if it's a bite. Because you can get spots like that as a bite.
Midge, that's not a midgy bite. Although it's been lumpy. It's not a midgy bite.
That's my infection. Look how bad that is.
I know yours is not infectious around the skin. Mine's infectious.
Yeah. Mine's infected. It is when I put vinegar on it. They said that's the infection. They keep telling me to put cream on it, but there's no cure. Mine's a plant infection.
Yeah, but it's not infectious to other people. So I apparently think I could be getting what Mum's got.
And they said that infection swells out my skin and it leaks.
I think Mum's skin might be infectious, even though I've never touched her. Yeah, I've never touched Mum.
Plus, I wouldn't let anyone touch that.
Yeah, I've never touched Mum at all. So I think whatever she's touched, I might have touched it. I don't know, I can't be quite sure yet. If I get a bunch of them all over my body, then I know it's infectious. And I know that I've got what Mum's got. I can put some vinegar
I
on
wonder
it.
when was the last time she touched you.
She didn't touch me. You know why? I think it's whatever she's touched and I've touched and then bam. I don't know. I'm not sure if it is the same thing.
I didn't touch Mum, but I gave the Chris. I throwed it on the bed, but I didn't touch her.
Oh. Best thing I can do is always keep an eye on it for now and see if it's anything that happens or whatever. Like if I get more spots and I know it's
Have you done it now?
Like, if I get a bunch of spots on my skin, then I know it's
Yeah.
something to do with Mum. But if it's not, then I know it's
Have
nothing
you
to do
done
with
it?
Mum. No, I still need to do it, but I'm waiting for him to dry.
Oh, I got,
Waiting for him to dry so I can do more on him.
oh, I just got one greymon. Under 3 minutes and 1 second.
Ah.
I'm doing you
Yeah, I
again.
know, I heard. You mean tea?
I might need more vinegar.
Sophie,
Yeah.
are you feeling your painting now?
She still needs to do him.
Well, for now, I'm waiting for him to dry so I can do
Oh.
more on him. Need more vinegar.
Right. I've got your tomatoes.
What the fuck one?
More vinegar.
I don't put vinegar on this one, it's sting. If I put vinegar on that, it's
Put your cream.
Please doesn't work.
You know you're out. It's getting bad. That
No,
cream.
that's because I keep scratching it. No, when you let me go through, you told me that. I can't help it. But the cream, that's what you're eating. The cream only makes it go inside the skin, then it comes back out.
And you can start it with disinfection.
There's no cure for it.
That put vinegar on now.
Actually, you can. It's an infection. You can.
Make it worse.
No, it doesn't. I
It's
don't know
actually
anything.
healing remedy vinegar.
So, it's like a zombie couplet when you're breathing. You put vinegar on it.
Vinegar or alcohol.
Don't forget the water slam comes out of this, so it's
Yeah.
got vinegar on it.
Now, vinegar's good physically for disinfections and whatever, and drying the blood up.
You know? And it bleeds and the infection just comes out.
Yeah, it's like if you're bleeding, it stops the bleeding.
Yeah, I know.
Vinegar.
It starts bleeding. And I can tell that the infection. What coffee do you use?
Baby wipes and vinegar. Yeah, vinegar's really healthy. Even with things. Just put the vinegar on the bowl. Yeah, vinegar. Or alcohol. Just cleanse it.
Oh, now it's spinning.
Yeah. Someone is watching. Welcome. Do you want to share? It's up to you. Yeah. Don't feel shy not to share. It's best to actually say hello straight away when you come into the stream. So please say hello.
Your live streaming.
Yeah. We're gonna visit her.
Are you talking about the infection?
Yeah, so if you're new to the stream, please say hello, so we know you're there. And you get a welcome greeting. For actually saying hi.
Are you talking about the infection?
No, I didn't. If you're already a subscriber to the channel and you decide, also please say hello. As that would build your confidence up. Say hi.
Oh, I wonder what stinks for.
I do like to chat to subscribers and whatever, especially new people that join. I really like to say hello to new people, as it builds my confidence up as well. So, if I meant to say hello, feel free to chat. Yeah. Yeah, so apparently we're not actually being people. We're just saying hi because it's one of our best things to do, especially with mods on the channel. Is one of them. Now, mods basically make this feel safe, like say hi now and again to new subscribers, new people to the videos that watch my videos. And get a friendly greeting. And also, I do actually also suggest reactions if anyone basically wants a reaction video, anyone that's new. Do suggest picking something that's good and short, something like that, and I would actually do it. Maybe like a dub of some sort. I would basically do a dub reaction video, but in basically voices. If anyone suggests that, so I could pretty much be doing much of most things, and even suggest what I'm reacting to. So don't feel bad not to say hi. Oh, the person left the stream. I wonder why. The person must be shy. Maybe the person's shy. Maybe.
Or maybe you got bored.
Well, apparently sometimes you do get trolls that just stalk the live stream and you're like, oh, come on, please say hi. It's not like we're gonna bite or anything. But sometimes you can't tell if it's someone that's shy or a troll, in other words, so you can never tell, so... Essentially, I might need more vinegar at this point.
Mine's still spinning. I blame my screen Brian.
Yeah, I think it's because of the infection going on in the world right now. So it's having different sorts of infections roaming around. Maybe that's the reason.
Mine's a plant infection, poison plant.
Yeah, apparently I still don't know what that is. I know it's not a bedbug bite. It doesn't look like a bedbug bite. Because I didn't have that this morning when I woke up. It could be something else. Yeah, because it said 2 watching, now it's 1 now. Yeah. Now, apparently, one thing about one of the videos that I made to do with Greymon, my sister was actually the one behind him. She was holding him, making him look like he was singing. And I did Greymon up there, made him look like he was singing, as we were singing one song. Now the song is called 1 Week, and it is a Digimon song, and it's not copyright, it looks like, because YouTube do allow that one. So that's one you can actually use.
But if it's recording the song, then it's copyright.
Yeah, if you're recording a song from somewhere else, then,
like
yeah,
iTunes.
Yeah, then like iTunes or something, it is because it's copyright. Yeah. But if you're using it from YouTube, it's not copyright. As you're actually
you're on the song.
as you're using a short video and you're actually using it. So you're actually allowed at that point. So yeah. I do have more music videos as well on the channel if you haven't checked it out yet. They are pretty funny, some of them. So suggest watching them or even do reaction videos on those videos because they can be funny. After the stream, will go and eat something. Yeah, apparently they're about to have their dinner right now, the nana and whatever, so yeah. They're about to have chips. Okay.
But perfect way to celebrate life is swearing.
Yeah, now I will be doing a live stream tomorrow of Life is Strange.
Since the downloads won't be done for DLC.
Yeah, I don't know if YouTube's fixed their YouTube thing with the streaming. I'm hoping they have, so they'll be able to stream it thing. But the only problem is you could have copyright issues because of that, and the video could be taken down because of that. So in my mind, I also don't want to risk that because I know it's horrible if they say, okay, the music in the background, yes, you can't turn it off because it won't allow it. But when you're on Twitch, the video just gets removed anyway,
I've got one.
eventually, so, yeah. So I'll probably have to be Twitch. So the best thing is to watch like strange ones is basically going to Twitch and watching it from there. On the Sonic 275 account, I will be streaming it on there at a certain time. So depending on everyone's time, I will suggest it on
Yes,
YouTube. I will suggest it on YouTube. I will suggest it at one point as a time when I'll stream it. So yeah.
What are we doing for?
What? Oh,
She thinks he's getting the spot
I got
from
this,
you.
but it's awfully weird. It's not a midgie bite. It's not a scratch. Something else. I don't think it's a horsefly either. It's not a bed bug.
She might be getting that spot what Man's getting on their leg.
Might be Mams.
No.
Nana, you don't know. You're not a doctor or something.
I know it's not a horsefly. Because horseflies don't do that sort of thing. It looks like small little lumps. It's not like a bite or anything, or like a squishy.
But I know you can get rashes that small.
That's not a rash. Yeah, it's not a rash. I know for definite that's not a rash. I think it's something else that.
Oh, Sophie, would you so near it?
What if it gets worse?
Do you know every time you use look, if you've got something you can
I was saying, what if it gets worse? What if it seems to be what Mam's got?
No, it's not what your mum's got. It's totally different.
Give me a fork and a knife.
Hers is infectious.
There's a black spot. You haven't got black spot.
Actually, she hasn't got black spots.
She's black spot.
I'm not about Carla, I'm about Mam.
Oh, Carla, no. It's not contagious, Carla. Doctor told me
Mam's
before.
is.
Yeah, but you haven't got what Mum's got.
Oh,
Mum's
yeah.
got black spot.
It was red.
Yeah, well, it's not black.
It was red when I saw it.
And you don't just get it there.
Yeah, Mam started on one spot of her body and it spread. Right, let's see. Say hi to your sister for me. Carla, Wolf said hi. She said hi back. She said hi back to you.
Plus, this is Mom. Not sure if you can see it.
Yeah, apparently she's got an infectious. Well,
Not sure if you can see it.
on my arm.
Poison plant infection. I got asking Brian.
Which is totally different.
Poison plant.
Yeah.
Did it while gardening.
So apparently I have look like tiny little well they don't look like bites there. So I'm using vinegar. Hoping that's it. The only thing I think of is some sort of infection. Or it could be something else.
Oh.
You never know, really. By the way, My sister has a YouTube channel called Adrian and the Reaper. Follow her channel. She does actually make good videos sometimes. Well, for once,
Depending if I'm like it or not.
depending when she feels like it.
And if I don't have a bad ending.
Yeah, and she's feeling okay. Yeah. She does have some funny ones on there. Like, really funny ones. So, yeah, check it out.
You are Sophie.
I'm doing a live stream.
Uh,
Doing a live stream. It's like you don't even know how a live stream works, do you? Okay. You know what you need to do more, you. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Since you don't understand how live stream works, you should try it.
oh no, I can't do it.
Maybe it'll do cooking sort of stuff or whatever.
are you sure you don't want any, Sophie?
Nah, I'm fine.
Right, I'm having my tea.
Okay, just another pen. Alright, okay. I'll probably have some cheese and crackers and beef jerky. Apparently I like sort of crackers as well, depending what they look like. Mainly, so yeah. I think I'm going to have some Weetabix.
On that leaf, where you can like separate it and then open off.
Mom, you know when you first got an infection? Do you think I might have?
But it's not what your man's got. It doesn't what I've got. Mine's different. You know what yours put in the You. Throw the cream I'm not using. Use that, that'll get rid of that.
she gone? Out there?
She went to see her face up. She just
No, she went for a photo on. She didn't put one on.
I did see last time. She said it like cut like so.
No, she just had it recently done. She's had it really short, like a man's like.
Okay, let's see.
Character.
And chips too. And then says, I'll let you go and have dinner. Take care, you guys. See you later. Lol. Okay, you too. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah. Enjoy your
Where is she?
yeah.
Looks good, isn't it? I was marvelling too.
Okay, anywhere for
All that
time
no
being.
square. She wants a square egg yourself.
Still needs drying.
I want to give Annabelle a square.
Yeah, Annabelle will need it.
I'd have
Yeah.
to get some cream up the top. It kind of gets done on again. I've got some upstairs.
No cream doesn't work for it.
No,
Steroid on it.
yeah, I've got some. I've got loads
No,
upstairs.
no, it's vinegar I use.
No, I've got
Steroid.
proper stuff. Steroid cream. The ones
You know
I won't
why?
use.
You know why I don't think it's a spider bite? Because there is poisonous spiders out there,
Fill in the down.
and they're worse than that.
I'm
All spiders don't do that.
Yeah, no, don't laugh.
No, he's not laughing.
No, you're
Oh,
laughing.
no.
You are, I can
I'm
tell.
laughing at Annabelle.
No, I'm not dumb, I can tell.
You know normal spiders, they don't bite you. Try and do, but they're better.
Yeah,
oh, it is.
I have some man for that.
Better Annabelle.
Mum, are you listening?
What?
Cream doesn't stop it from bleeding.
Definitely looks like some
I've got
spider.
steroid cream.
No, this cream doesn't stop it from bleeding.
You don't bleeding.
I can't tell what it is.
You know, it's that type IV infection. Have you ever had a poison infected on your hand?
What have you got now?
I have a poison infection
Where?
from Aston Blind on my finger.
Hey.
Yeah, she's still rough now, isn't she?
It goes inside your skin, then it gets itchy and comes back out of your skin and it starts bleeding. And the juice comes out as well, the infection juice.
That is very tiny.
See, the juice is coming out of
It's
the
funny, right? It's
infection.
definitely not
Who's
like
put oranges like that?
Ask
probably
Nana.
Nana, because I think I know why. She doesn't want them to get mouldy. Because you know when you put fruit with the fruit,
Yeah.
they get bad quicker.
Is that better, Annabelle?
So, that's infection juice, you can tell.
Yeah, now mine, I don't know if it's infectious.
And-
So,
And one arm is spreaded onto my other finger.
I think it's to do with your own skin. I think, like it spreads.
It spread onto my other fin, the IV infection.
Jesus.
Oh,
Hey.
if I could go back through time, I would get my own gardening glove.
Gardening gloves would work. Yeah.
They had ones that was whip right ear.
Yeah. Oh, you know what they used when they did the Unicorn Center? They used like latex gloves, which is totally shit.
I know, but
And they were tearing. I was like, okay, this isn't what it is.
yeah, I know, but the Aston Blind one, they had a proper one, but it had holes in it.
Apparently, I had to use my riding gloves, so I had to pick stuff up most of the time.
How do you get the crush weapon on there? As level 1 on Digimon.
Oh god, I can't remember because most of the items I had to get from certain dungeons.
I did you bought to Wild Greymon and he doesn't have crush level 1, he only has crush 90.
Yeah, you do get the weapon from somewhere, but I can't remember
Next thing I know,
how you get it.
disappeared.
I think you just find it. I
Oh,
think.
it would be funny if you find Chris off that bumblebee Digimon and I find Wild Greymon.
Well, you have to use a beetle.
Why? You didn't press it out.
Beetle sword.
Yeah, I can imagine you find the beetle and I find Wild Greymon.
Yeah. Can't wait to see Black Greymon when we get him.
Oh, you could throw in Chris.
I mean Black Lord Greymon.
Yeah, you could throw in Chris and I could throw in more Greymon.
I'd rather train mine up though.
When do you want to throw in Chris's?
I think train him up on your end to get him one faster, and I'll train my Digimon to get stronger. Like, way stronger.
I don't think Life Strange is going to be downloaded today.
It should be done by sometime to. No, I think it'll be done by tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, I told you.
yeah.
It keeps saying the DLC says it can't download until the day.
Yeah. So, yeah, I reckon it'll be tomorrow.
Yeah, I was right, that wouldn't be today.
It's funny what they didn't tell you how many days. It just says 1 day and something.
On-
and you're like, well,
yeah.
that's not a day, is
Yeah.
it?
But I asked Life is Strange on Instagram, they said tomorrow.
Oh.
Has she been pestering
They
you?
even posted it the same day it comes on PC.
Yeah.
If it was today, then it would have said day 0 if it was today. But you're doing breakfast.
Oh yeah, I was gonna make my tea.
Oh, is that what she bought you?
Does she have to do?
Apparently you can make stuff out of it.
Did she buy you that?
Well, apparently we can do like cocktail sort of stuff.
Is that what she bought them for?
Well, mainly she basically got like orange or whatever, whether fancied or whatever. She got like mango for you, but you actually can make drinks out of them.
I reckon all 3 of these together.
I wouldn't have apple with it. Mainly me, it would just be mango and orange together. Nana said put half and half together.
I already know how to do it. You don't put half and half. I already know. Because I've done it
Why
before.
go for a loan when you go in the
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid because he's got to pay interest.
But the thing is, he's going to £20 to buy a new taxi and he needs a taxi badge. Yet there's more work if he wants it. Why don't you use your badge?
Okay.
Or if she had pineapple, I would have pineapple, mango, and orange together.
Yeah. Okay. Going to call the stream off. Right now. And we'll continue when he's fully dry, which might be another day. Don't know when though, so stay tuned for the next stream. For when I do actually finish him off, maybe the stream after, depending on how long it takes to get finished. So stay tuned for him. So yeah.